Hi! Since a lot of you ask for a Jegulous makeup tutorial,
he's a WOLFSTAR one.
you are gonna have a little jump scare in a few seconds because you're gonna see us without makeup.
Embrace yourself.
Embrace yourself because Maggie and Kay
work through it.
With no filter on.
So we'll see you at the end. Out of cosplay jump scare.
Hi guys. Ma perché sei così carino che si è già messo qualcosa?
No, niente.
We are here trying for the first time to do a makeup tutorial. Disclaimer, we are not makeup artists.
No.
We have been cosplaying for more than 10 years,
Yes.
so we know how to do a makeup that we like. We are starting to do this.
We did like skincare. This is not sponsored, none of it is
anything
sponsored.
at all. We tend to use cheap makeup and not so cheap makeup, but they are our favorite.
We used hyaluronic acid as serum, hyaluronic acid for the under eyes. Maggie loves.
I absolutely love Ice Baby because I have a serious bad bag.
And I come from a really bad acne. Yes. Yes, because I tried oil cleansing and it did absolutely.
Really depend on your type of skin.
So always be aware that when you see something trending, not everything is meant for your skin. Now I'm using this one, which is pretty expensive for my standards, but it's working. And then we start with foundation.
We don't use primer, which is controversial.
Yes.
We haven't found the right primer for us.
Yes.
That match with our foundation.
If you use a water-based primer with a silicone-based foundation, they're gonna
destroy everything.
Yes, you're gonna separate. And that's what happened once when we were at Tokomi, because I put primer that I haven't tried before.
Yeah, we usually do this thing, which is trying the makeup the day of the convention. Don't do this. So the foundation we use is the Sephora one in the shade 13P. It goes well with both of our skin tone.
And then you'll be like, okay, but you're not using foundation, you use a concealer. Yes, and that's because of the acne. If I use concealer, then I don't blend it. I let it sit for like 2 minutes or so. It's gonna help me with cover all the spots. Right before almost dried, I blend it out slightly.
Now I'm gonna put some concealer. I use this one from Maybelline. The shade, I don't even know.
The lighter one.
The base is the same for all our cosplays.
Almost, yes.
Then we do our contouring. We really love this contouring stick, and it's the contour stick, always by Sephora. It's really easy to use.
And it's easy to blend.
The contouring, I think, is the most important part. You need to shape the face differently.
Yes, we'll put some pictures on how we do it, because I take inspiration from
Pinterest.
Yes, or a fan art I saw.
Yeah, you can search for a lot of inspiration online and try to do it and see if it works with your face features.
Usually when we do male ones, we put highlights over here, one on the nose, on this part of the forehead. If we're doing contouring on the neck as well,
I really like to do the contouring on my nose, right here and right here.
So I show the highlights. The contour is a little bit different. I always do this, like a model face. Over here, and as Maggie said, on the nose, a little bit on the eyes as well, on the forehead there, so this part looks brighter. Put it, I don't know if you can see it, over here, and this line.
And this was the makeup tutorial.
Picturing the faces we're making. Like,
it's gonna be horrible. We did the base, and now we are gonna put setting spray from Sephora.
That's meant to blend all the cream product.
Cream base is set. The most expensive makeup item we own, which is the Huda Beauty Loose Baking Setting Powder in the shade Pound Cake. It's a little investment, but it's gonna make your skin like flawless.
Other powders work too, but we really like this one. We treated ourselves. For the neck, I'm gonna use another one. Maybe makeup artists will tell you to take a brush. Take a brush and then get the accents off. But I usually use my hands. And I do this. We like
Very
how
professional.
it feels. We're doing our best.
We do what we like to do.
Yes. Guess what? Contouring again, but with powders. We got this Revolution, really cheap palette, small brush for the little part and a big brush for the big parts. I'm not going too dark. I'll take the light one. And I go over the same spots I did with the cream contour. I do over here. Starting from the triangle we made before, blending on the eye and then go out on the nose. Under lips. Under the nose to make it look a little bit pointing upward.
I'm gonna start with
And then we blend.
eyebrows. Really like the difference that makes different shapes of eyebrows. An Italian brand.
I think it's an Italian one.
Really
Cheap.
When I do serious, I like to do a shape and then mess it to make it looks more natural. I really like thick eyebrows. I have eyebrows blindness, especially when I do cosplay. Brush my natural eyebrows, the messier the best.
When I'm doing male character, I tend to lower the eyebrows a bit at the beginning of them. Then, since mine are pretty straight, all these straight things, I go a little bit up. For Remus, I already have the split.
Now I'm gonna put a little bit of black eyeshadow.
That's a step I'm not doing anymore. I used to make it
that much, but when I do a character with black hair, I like it. I'm gonna start with the eyes. I want a natural look, but it can be too natural. I love doing my makeup with ends.
It's fine, look.
I'm gonna put the black pencil in my eyes, both up and down, and then I'm gonna mess it. If you wear contacts like me, it's gonna be really fun.
For the eyes, I usually don't do much. A darker brown, I follow my natural eye shape.
I really like to do a high makeup inspired by Korean trend. Draw a little bag, not here, this is a natural one, I don't like it.
Do you do the fake one to distract them from the real one?
From the real. No, I don't know, it just looks cool.
I don't know if
I
it
like
works
it,
for
you
me.
don't have to do it. Looks good on you first. Use a brush that goes with a brownish eyeshadow.
It's almost time for my favorite part!
It's almost time for lunch! I also put a little bit of concealer between my line and my eyes. I use a light brown to just give some dimension, a little bit here, and then I blend it. With a darker shade of brown, a line right here, and then blend it up. This shape. I also use a little bit of black because Sirius would love more emo kind of makeup. I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara. My lashes are blonde.
Sono così carine. Just a little bit. I'm doing highlighter now, covering ourselves with glitter. This is time for my favorite part, which is using an old toothbrush, palette with brown, really don't care about because you have to mess them up a little bit, and do the freckles.
How many characters with freckles you do cosplay?
Too many. It makes me feel good because when I had the back acne, I felt like I couldn't cosplay anymore. With the freckles, they help me cover it up, so they give me a lot of confidence. What I'm doing is putting the fixing spray we used to blend onto glass parts, and I scrape a little bit of the powders, the reddish brown and the dark brown, and I mix them all together with the brush. You can also use water, it works with water as well.
We recommend to use a towel so you don't mess.
Try to focus on this part, but I also do the neck. Do the hands as well, and the arms if I'm feeling like extra. And then I have freckle blindness, so it's hard for me to stop.
Something I do especially when I do anime characters.
Oh yes, I almost forgot it. I like that one too.
It's important, even for male presenting cosplay, to have a lipstick. It's the lip toy from Mulak. It's not a cheap one, it looks natural, but makes the lips a little bit darker. I'm gonna put a fixing spray, a really professional one. It's the Creolan fixing spray. It's not a cheap one. You can stick with the Sephora one.
Setting spray, fixing spray.
These do the job just fine. This one gonna take your makeup on another level.
Now I'm gonna take everything off in the places I want the scars to be. Pinkish eye pencil or lip pencil, white eyeliner or just eyeshadow on top of it. Brown eyebrow pencil, a lot of blending, liquid collodion on top, which gave it that scratch effect. Maggie's doing the tattoos.
They don't need an explanation. I just use a black eyeliner with a hairspray because I don't want to waste the good stuff.
And then the cheap powder. Especially after the hairspray, the tattoo will look like shining. Powder helps with them looking real. And here we go again!
Thank you so much for watching, we hope you like it. If you like our video, you can support us by liking, commenting,
Sharing, subscribing.
like cool people too.
Because you are cool people, and if you want to be cooler, we did end up opening Patreon.
Yeah!
A monthly subscription based on the tier you choose.
Thank you so much, see you very soon.
Bye.